Pop Ascension episode 6. I am here with Michelle. Welcome, Michelle. Oh, we got
Hello,
this.
hello.
We got a show for you people out there today. Oh my lord, we have lots of stuff to talk about.
Mhm.
Some you may chuckle over it. I don't know if it's good that you chuckle over it, but I know I chuckled over it. I still feel bad about, you know, things that happen to the victims in these stories. But um yeah, so we got a lot for you. We got a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot.
Yes.
So
All
you
right.
are watching us on Twitch at twitch.tv/RI underscore broadcasting, YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, and Facebook.com/RI Broadcasting. So that's where you're watching us, and you can listen to the show tomorrow on Anchor, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. So,
Mhm.
so with that, Michelle, we got quite the lineup. The headline though today is I chose um, this because there's a lot of things wrong with this story. Tufts
Okay.
lacrosse player Maddie Nickpon died after choking in a charity hot dog contest.
Oh, yes. That is
So she
horrible.
participated in this contest and she started choking on the hot dog.
Right.
Next day,
Unfortunately.
she ends up dying.
Mm. It's terrible.
So it was for the Play for Pink breast cancer awareness in Somerville, Massachusetts. So just a little bit north of me. The
Right.
problem I have with this story, besides the fact that a 20-year-old biopsychology major
Mm.
died in this contest, that did nobody notice that she was having a hard time? Like,
Mm.
I'm trying to get past this because shouldn't you A have medical staff there in case something goes wrong during a hot dog eating contest? I don't know.
That's right.
Is
You
that
should.
is that weird for me to think that that should be there?
Not at all.
B,
Mm.
did the host even notice what was going on or any of the people watching? Or did they just
Mm.
watch and see her choke to death?
Mm.
Secondly, well, would be B, when she gets rushed to the hospital, so I'm assuming there was an ambulance at the place, like there should be.
It should be.
So again, we go back to that A part. Shouldn't anybody have noticed? B, when she gets to the hospital, and she didn't die that day, she died the next day.
Mm.
Isn't there a doctor that can remove, like you have tools, you have equipment
That's
to get
right.
the hot dog or whatever's stuck, the bun? I'm assuming it's going to be the hot dog and bun at the same time because
Mm.
she clearly was not, you know, a frequent participator in hot dog eating contests.
Right.
Because you eat the hot dog and then you eat the roll, but you put the
Right.
roll in water and you do that because it breaks down faster.
Mm-hmm.
So couldn't they take that out and then see if they couldn't take it out? Couldn't you do that tracheotomy thing that you see in all the medical shows that they do pretty regularly because they can't breathe, and is pretty normal for something like that to happen?
Right.
And you try to make a new airway.
Mm.
Like something should have been done.
Yes. Something should have been done,
So
definitely.
I don't understand how she died. So there's a lot of negligence on the
Mm-hmm.
parts of everybody involved.
Yeah, I would agree, definitely.
Like, it's a waste of a 20-year-old life. A
Yeah.
waste.
Condolences to
And
the family. My
and you
goodness.
know there's going to be a major lawsuit coming.
Mm.
And it could be on all three parts. It could
Mhm.
be the actual event, the medical staff on hand, if there was any, which I imagine there had to be, and the
Mhm.
hospital itself. Because there's no way she should have died
Mm.
from choking the
Mm-mm.
next day.
Oh, it's horrible.
So it's like a terrible story. And, like, you know, yes, she choked on a hot dog. It's a
Mm.
stupid way to go. And
Oh
frankly,
yes.
and frankly, if you're not a regular participant in these things, why are you doing it? I know it's
Mm.
for charity. I get it. But
Yeah.
you do not belong in a hot dog eating contest if you don't know what you're doing.
Mm.
And I'm not trying to blame her. Believe me, it's everybody else that is to blame on this. Like,
Mm.
somebody should have noticed. Like, once you turn red, purple,
Right.
you might think somebody would do something. So I'm a little
Exactly.
agitated about that. Little
Yeah.
agitated.
Mm.
So, what's up, Taurus? Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Hello.
He's been
Mm.
he's been with us a couple of times at least. So thank you for being here. That was the
Yeah.
headline, and we still got more stories. Like,
Oh yeah.
it almost turns into ridiculousness. That's what it turns out to be.
Right.
All right, so let's get into the next one. We'll lighten it up a little before we get back into the heavy part.
Mm.
Um, Kanye West
Mm. Mhm.
um, is now Ye.
Yee.
Ye.
Yes.
Yes, that's his name now. Judge
Right.
approved it. Has he lost his mind? Like,
Yeah. This.
I remember
Mhm.
when Prince changed his name to the symbol,
I was just about to say that. Yes.
right? But he did it for a reason.
Mhm.
Like, he did it for a real reason. And because record companies like to control blah 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 blah, and he changed his name to the symbol as a basically a big middle finger to the record companies.
Mhm.
Like,
And
I get
also
that.
Puff Daddy. He's known to change his name also.
Yes. And again, has he lost his mind? But
Yeah, that's
Kanye West chose to be Ye, Y-E, because it's the most used word in the Bible.
okay. I mean, if that's his preferences, I won't judge at all.
Oh, I'll judge. Oh, I'll
Gonna
do some
judge.
judging. Like, he's out of his mind. He has completely lost it. First of all, you missed an opportunity because you just released an album with your name, Kanye West. So why didn't you use Ye instead? So you missed an opportunity. So it can't be that important to him. Because literally, the album just came out, what, 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah.
And
Right.
and he changed his name this week.
You had
Okay.
to change your mind.
Pizza time. Thank you for those 5 bits. We appreciate it.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
being here. Yeah, so Kanye West is now Ye.
Mhm.
So what happens to Kim Kardashian? Is she now Kim Kardashian with no last name because there's no West? Yes, pizza time. Kanye West changed his name to Ye. Y-E. Ye. Yes. Late breaking news. Like,
Mhm.
I don't, like, or does she go by Kim Kardashian Yee now?
Mhm.
She can't be thrilled about this. She cannot be thrilled.
I
It's
know.
like it's borderline ridiculous. Actually, it's not even borderline. It's way over the line. It is so far over the line you don't even see the line in
Mm.
ridiculous land. I don't know,
Whatever works for
but
him. That's all I
yeah,
can
you know, I mean,
say.
you hey, ye did what ye wanted to do.
He-
All right, so you have some sad news,
Mhm.
and somebody that we know from Washington D.C. and the service. So let's get that news from you. Let you be
Yes,
the bearer.
Colin Powell, the first Black U.S. Secretary of State who leadership
Yeah,
in several Republican administrations helped shape American foreign policy. In the last years of the 20th century, in the early years of the 21st, has died from complications of COVID. And I just want to wish his family just condolences and his loved ones
like
because
he's really a good man.
he's a
Like
good man. Yeah, he's a good man.
and I mean, a general. So he served for a long, 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 long time, and
Right.
and it's because of this country's you know inadequate approach to COVID, and I'm not just talking about the government. I'm talking
Hmm.
about every one of us out here. It it was not handled right. You need to really do the research on your own. Stop letting politicians tell you what's what. And that goes on both sides of the fence because
Right.
I like being on that fence. I don't have
Hmm.
any ties to anyone in any party, and I do the research myself. I chose
Hmm.
to go get vaccinated, and I
Hmm.
would choose that any day of the week because I'll tell you, that's probably kept me alive.
Hmm.
And Colin Powell is just another loss in that column that we don't want to see. Like, it's a
Right.
senseless death to a very prominent figure in American history.
Yes. But
Like, there,
who's
it
to
doesn't
say
get
he
much
could
better
have
than him.
had the vax? He could have had the vax. I'm
He
not
might
quite
have. He
100%
might have. I don't
because
know.
there have been reports that people have still passed,
Oh yeah, of
who
course,
have the vax. So,
of course.
either you do, you don't. I
Yeah,
say
it's
it's
not a
just,
guarantee. By no means, it's not a guarantee, but it certainly helps your chances. I will take 70, 80% chance better than not getting it. And look, I understand people hear all kinds of stuff out in the airways, whether it's politicians or reporters or whoever. They tell you all kinds of stuff. The
mm-hmm,
best thing for you to do is just talk to your doctor. Because 90% of the doctors are going to tell you the right thing to do. I gotta believe that. So, if they say, hey, look, John, you should get the vaccination. You're 80 years old, you have some underlying health conditions, go get the vaccine.
mm-hmm,
Listen to him. Don't listen to some schmo that is just telling you, oh, you do this, you do that, you do. No, just listen to your doctor.
choice. It's a
Oh, it
choice.
is. It is.
Because like currently in New York, the firefighters, the policemen,
Right.
there are they're declining taking the vax. So it's like, it
It's a
depends on the
mess.
person,
It's a mess because
and
nobody trusts anything that government or these organizations are telling them because they don't know what to believe anymore. And
what
in a lot of
that's
cases,
what
people
it
are just brainwashed to believe in whatever is told to them by
is.
whoever. And again,
Yeah.
I'm not drawing sides. I'm just
Mhm.
letting you know you need to
Exactly.
look it up for yourself. Look it
Right.
up. Talk to your doctor. Your doctor. That's it. That's all you should do. You want to check with your doctor. And what
Mhm.
your doctor gives you for advice, if it's worked for you this long, then you listen to your doctor. Period. Period.
Mhm.
So, Colin Powell's, rest in peace. Good man.
Yes. Rest in peace. Great man.
All
Mhm.
right, so next story up. This is the one I'm going to giggle about. And it's not funny, but it is. Alec Baldwin.
Yes, Alec Baldwin. Right. Alec Baldwin was on the set and he had a prop gun and he used it. And unfortunately, one of the cinematographies got shot by it. So I was wondering if anyone out there, what do you think? What is your opinion on this? It just happened a couple of days ago because I'm just saying a prop gun seemed like it should be tested out anyway.
You
And
would think.
you would think, I don't know, because it has happened. I think I believe Kung Fu. That sounds familiar,
Oh, this
right?
has happened more than once.
Yeah, more than once. One of the actors was shot by that. So it's just unfortunate for Alec Baldwin. He's in a situation right now. I mean, just the hands of death, basically. But
Okay, so a prop gun, I would think, doesn't really shoot bullets.
not supposed to.
Right. So, did someone switch the gun? And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the person that was shot was the intended target.
You
But I
never
think somebody
know.
wanted to off somebody, and whoever Baldwin was supposed to shoot on
Hmm.
set is the person that somebody wanted to kill.
Mm.
And you just switch the gun, put a prop gun in there. I mean, put a real gun instead of a prop gun, and Baldwin shoots somebody by accident.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I
my
don't
bad.
look. I don't think Alec Baldwin tried to kill anybody, but do I think somebody did? Somebody tried. There's
Hmm.
no doubt about that because why would the set even have real bullets? It makes no sense.
Exactly. It doesn't make any
So
sense.
somebody tried to kill somebody, and whoever Baldwin was supposed to shoot on set, in whatever he was filming, that's the intended target. And
Hmm.
now you as the police and detectives have to work around that figure and see what's going on with that person. And somebody in that studio wanted that person dead. I don't know if it was a male, female, I don't know. I'm assuming he's going to shoot somebody. It's probably going to be a male. So, so A, did that actor sleep with somebody's wife? Because that's usually an explanation to kill. Is a female involved
Hmm.
in some sort of a triangle. Whether she did anything wrong or not doesn't matter. It could just be a jealous guy or jealous fan. Whoever know, we
Right.
don't know.
They have
So
some
I'm not
kind of
saying,
intention. Yeah.
she is, part of this, but, but that's generally when people get killed is one guy shoots another guy over a female for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is money. Somebody may owe somebody money. Somebody could be worth money. So it could be, a wife or, somebody that owes this guy, whoever was supposed to be shot, whoever he might have owed somebody, and somebody got in,
Mm-hmm.
planted the gun, and there you go. But
Go.
there's no real bullets on the set. That makes no
There
sense.
shouldn't be. There shouldn't be, right?
So it's
My
certainly,
condolences is to Hayla Hutchins. That's her name. Hayla Hutchins.
yeah.
Hutchins.
So she was just working on the set,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when he was probably just joking around and stuff like that, and just kind of like press the trigger, maybe like protect,
Or
like
doing a
stick.
scene. He could have
Right.
been doing the
Well, he
scene.
could have been just like testing and see how, because maybe the gun didn't feel right, and he's like, this is kind of heavy, and it's tougher to pull the trigger. Like he could have been that, and he could have just been like squeezing the trigger, and boom, and then somebody gets shot on the
Yeah.
set, and not the actual person that was supposed to be.
Mm.
So it's
That's,
certainly going to be interesting to see what comes of this.
yeah.
I
I'm
actually
sure they're
feel bad for Alec
investigating.
Baldwin because he could be a victim of this as well. Like it could be somebody setting him up.
That there you go. Possible.
So there's a lot of possibilities in the scenario, but
Mm-hmm.
they got to look at the circumstance around who was supposed to receive that shot. That's
Right.
what they got to figure out first. Who was supposed to get shot? And
Mm-hmm.
once they do that, then the pieces will stop falling into place. Because, look, it doesn't matter how careful a criminal is, they
Mm-hmm.
all make mistakes. It's just whether or not detectives can find it.
Yeah.
That's it. Because there's always a mistake.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah. They
So,
make mistakes.
that's actually an interesting subject because, I mean, it's a good whodunit. This could be a movie in the
Yeah.
future.
Right.
The story of
Yes, it
Alec
is.
Baldwin.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I guess that wraps up all of that kind of stuff. So I guess we're gonna move along, and we're gonna move along to our animal segment. So we'll cover animal news first. You said you had a story about turtles.
Yes. It's a pair of conjoined twins. A diamondback terrapin turtle hatched a couple weeks ago with two heads, a condition called bicephaly. The two-skulled, six-legged reptile was brought into a Massachusetts wildlife center. And while it currently seems healthy, veterinarians are continuously, closely monitoring its health. The hatchlings look just like a pair of conjoined twins. With they have two independently moving heads poking out of its green shell.
Yeah.
When the turtle splashes around in the water, each skull comes up at different times to breathe. And each head controls its own set of three legs. And they've done the X-rays, also shown that hidden inside the shell are two distinct gastrointestinal tracts.
Oh,
Gastrointestinal tracts. And
so
they're
it's a
just adorable creatures. So they're still there at the Wildlife Center in Massachusetts.
very nice. Very nice. That how hard would that be? Like being a conjoined twin. I would think that would be a very difficult way to go.
Mm.
I don't
And I
know.
think of the conjoined people. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
it's
there. Yeah,
people that are conjoined, and it's just imagining having someone attached to you all your life.
yeah. That'd be
That's
weird.
amazing. And then sometimes they're able to separate. I mean, not the turtles, but humans. They are
Yeah,
sometimes able to separate them.
yeah. Very rare though.
Very rare.
Very
Yeah.
rare. So that's an interesting story, but I got one for you.
Okay.
Do you remember a little ways back with those three zebras that escaped a Maryland farm?
Oh, right. Yeah, I think
Well,
that. Mhm.
they found one of them. One died in a snare trap, which is
Mm.
illegal in Maryland, and it was
Wow.
located not too far from its pen. So
Wow.
authorities charged Jerry Lee Holly, who's 76,
Wow.
for animal cruelty
Mm.
because they said if he was to go to the pen to tend to the zebras, and he supposedly had 36 of them,
Mhm.
he would have heard the other zebras screaming in pain
Oh.
because it was that
Wow.
close.
That
Now,
close.
they did
Yeah.
not charge him with the actual snare yet because they are investigating who put the snare there.
Right.
Um, but and I want to say, right, like reading through all the information that they tried to contact him the day before his, I guess, hearing or arraignment, whatever you want to call it. They couldn't
Mhm.
get in touch with him,
Oh no.
so I'm thinking he didn't show up.
Right.
The other two are still on the loose, and I'm assuming, and I should never do that. I keep saying that, but
Mhm.
I'm guessing that they took the other zebras away. It did not state whether they did or not, but if he's being charged with animal cruelty, you would think that they got taken away.
Mhm.
Now, he's 76. The theory on whether he could hear them or not, all he has to really say, I'm 76 years old, I can't hear.
Mhm.
Well, if you can't, then fine. I can accept that. But didn't you go look for your zebra?
There you go.
You know what I'm
Why didn't you
saying?
look
Did
for
you
it?
look?
Exactly. At
Like, if
least
you're
look.
that close, you would think, oh, well, there's woods over there. Let me go check, see if the zebras are in there. Did he
Mhm.
never go look for them?
That's
So it
pretty
was it
logical.
was a really weird kind of story. Um, but one zebra has did not come out of it too well.
Mm,
So
that's
they
so
said that
sad.
it died in pain over a course of several days. So
Oh, wow.
so
So
these
very
things have been
sad.
missing now for like I don't know 2-3 months now. It's a while ago.
Mm. Yes, that
So
was a
that's
while ago.
the zebras. Another sad animal story. I never
Yeah.
see the good ones.
Yeah.
So animal fun
Very rare.
facts.
Animal fun facts. Let's see, it's time.
Yep,
Now,
I
a
can't wait
sea
for
lion.
this. A sea
A
lion?
sea, a sea lion is the first non-human mammal with a proven ability to keep a beat. Now, have you ever seen them in the aquarium shows?
Yeah,
I just love watching them. They're funny. They move to the beat of the music. So they're
yeah.
non-human. They're the first non-human mammal with a proven ability to keep a beat.
That's pretty awesome.
That is awesome. And the leg bones of a bat are so thin that no bat can walk.
Wait, they can't
Did
walk?
you ever, did you ever notice they could never walk?
No, no, because I try
Yeah,
not to be near bats.
right,
Like I'm not going to any cave with bats in it. Like that's not happening.
right. But they're always
So,
outside
oh, I
also.
know. I
Certain
see them
areas.
flying, but it's not like I'm walking up trying to find where they're hanging out and seeing if they're walking around. If a bat is flying somewhere, I'm walking the other way.
That's right. I'm running the other way.
You know, so I don't think I would ever be in a position to see them try to walk.
Right. You don't stick around too long to watch.
No, no. Like why would I?
Right.
Like I don't need one dive because look. I remember in Pennsylvania, I was
Mhm.
watching fireworks out in I don't even know where in Pennsylvania. I don't know where I was. Um, but I remember sitting on top of a hill watching the fireworks on 4th of July, and this bat kept dive bombing, you know, you know, and I'm like, okay, I get it. This is your spot, and I got up and I left.
That's
Like
hilarious.
I'm not gonna sit there and be dive bombed by a freaking bat.
Right.
Like that's the last thing I want. You
Right.
know, especially after all this COVID stuff now, it's like you don't know what they got.
Yeah.
Like rabies is actually probably the simplest thing to fix.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
yeah, so that's my no bats for me. You know,
No bets for me either. I'm running another way. Now, there are 9 species of hammerhead sharks around the world. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I thought hammerhead was a species of shark. That's that.
That's that, but there are 9.
So there are
So
9 different
one is
hammers.
a hammerhead shark.
So what is it? Sledgehammer and rubber mallet.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay, so 9 different species.
Hmm. So we have the hammerhead shark. We have the great hammerhead,
Ah, great hammerhead.
the scalloped hammerhead, the scalloped bonnethead. I don't know if he wears a bonnet or what, but it's a
Could you
scalloped
picture? Okay,
bonnet,
picture that shark.
right?
Where's a little bonnet?
Right? And
Hey
then there's
guys, how are you today? It's Sunday. That means church. Okay, so the bonnet,
then we have the winghead shark,
winghead.
winghead shark, the white fin hammerhead,
Oh, that sounds cool.
yeah, scoop head hammerhead. I would like to see that one. I don't think I ever I might have saw it, but it's a
2
scoop
scoops
head
of raisins.
hammerhead. The small eye hammerhead and the Carolina hammerhead. Those are 9 species of
Okay,
hammerhead
the
sharks.
white. What is it? The white fin hammerhead. He's got the
Hmm.
best name. Got the best name.
Yeah,
That sounds cool. White fin hammerhead.
I think the great hammerhead is good.
Well, I
I
mean,
think to me.
those are just those are normal.
Hmm.
So I'm talking about the ones on the side. He's got the better name out of all. Bonnet definitely the worst.
Yeah, the
Although the
great
scoop
hammerhead. I want to
isn't
know
so
what
good
makes him
either.
great.
Well, he's probably just bigger,
Just
bigger
in
hammer.
size,
So
probably.
he's probably got the sledgehammer. You
Yeah.
know, the regular hammerhead has a regular hammer, but the great
Hmm.
hammerhead, he's got that sledgehammer. Like,
Right.
do they even use it? Do they even use it like a hammer? Because to
I
me,
guess.
to me, it looks like a boomerang more than anything.
Right.
you know, uh, I mean, I can understand, okay, if it's called a hammerhead and they actually use it like a hammer somehow. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not under there swimming with sharks either. so,
Right.
so, so no bats, no sharks. Why live dangerously like that?
Yes,
But
that's a
yeah,
very
no, I mean, I didn't know there was that many, to be honest with you. Like the
yes.
Great
It's that many.
Hammerhead actually sounds normal, and I probably have heard that, but didn't think anything
Mm-hmm.
of it. But, you know, but the bonnet, the scoop, didn't know about all those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got screwed. So, okay, so of these nine, what are the
Mm-hmm.
facts about? Do they have? You have any different facts about each of them, or
Yes, well, some sharks can swim up to 40 miles per hour.
yeah, you ain't out swimming them either. That's
Now, the
scary.
manatees can actually swim up to 20. So
Yeah,
you're
but the
done if
man,
you're in that
the
water, either way.
I'm not worried about the manatee. They look cute and they're cuddly and they're nice.
Hmm.
Sharks? No, no, no. It's not fair that they can swim 40 miles an hour.
40 miles.
That's insane. How do
Yeah, that
surfers
is.
do it? How do
I
surfers do
don't
it?
know. It
So,
takes
okay,
guts.
so what else we got?
Okay, now most mammals have seven neck vertebrae. Did you know that?
Seven.
Seven neck vertebrae.
So there's seven vertebrae in your neck.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. Okay.
All right, but both the manatee and the sloth just have six. This means that the manatees can't turn their heads.
Oh, well, I can't turn my head right now either because my shoulder hurts. But
Yeah, you just gotta
so they
move
can't
your
do
whole
that.
body. Right?
So manatees
They
and
can move.
sloths can't. Wait, a sloth can't turn their head?
A sloth cannot turn
Interesting.
their
Well, to
if
be
they're just the
fair,
body.
they may
Mm.
be able to. They just probably it takes them 5 years to do it.
Right? Takes them a long time.
like,
No one has
but
time to wait to see if they could turn, right?
we've had lots of sloth stuff on here already, and I'll tell you,
Yeah,
sloths are awesome. They're
they
awesome.
are.
They're
I would
awesome.
love to hold one.
They get so much abuse, you know,
Yeah.
and yet there they are, still flourishing.
Hmm.
Go figure.
And you know they're good
Lions, they can't fend
swimmers.
for themselves, but a
Mm.
sloth,
Oh yeah.
sloths will rule the world someday. All right, so they can't turn their necks
Yes,
or
and
heads.
sloths are good swimmers, especially the backstroke.
Interesting.
Yes, I would love to
Wait
see
a
that.
minute. Okay, if sloths are so slow, how
Right?
the
I know what
hell
you're
do
gonna
they
say.
swim? It'd be like, wouldn't they sink?
I
I'm
would
just
like to see that.
trying to swim. Like, how do
About
they
time
stay
to bring their
afloat?
arm up, right?
They
I
must
would love
like
to see that
flatten their
one.
bodies or something like that. But again, like, how long does it take them to do this stuff?
Yeah, that's something to think about. I want to see it for myself.
Yeah, I do too. I'm still in a little disbelief that they can swim.
Hmm.
I, I
That's the
I'm
thing
not
for me too.
I'm not
They move
buying it
slow.
yet. Because anything can swim for at least 1 second.
Right.
You know, like how long did they let this sloth swim? Oh man,
Mhm.
love sloths. Love sloths. One of my
Yeah, that's
favorite animals
amazing.
in this segment so far.
Yeah.
So what else?
Okay. In the wintertime for reindeer, Did you know they grow facial hair, a reindeer beard, long enough to cover their mouths, which protects their muzzles when grazing in the snow?
So, reindeer beard.
Reindeer beards. So they
Now
can
I'm
graze in the
picturing
snow.
now I'm picturing Santa with his reindeer, and they all
Mhm.
look like ZZ Top with the big long beards, or Duck
Yeah,
Dynasty, the
right,
Duck
right.
Dynasty reindeer.
Uh,
That would be a sight. Give me
mm-hmm.
all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too. Oh my God, ZZ Top being reindeer. So
Oh yeah,
they get beards and they keep their noses cold, their noses warm.
yeah, and they it's easier for them to graze in the snow.
Like, don't they have
So,
fur anyway? Like,
well, I guess being that the snow is deep, and then they gotta have the extra growth to push their face in the snow.
yeah, but what about their legs? Shouldn't their legs have a lot of beard fur? Or just fur?
Thought.
I don't know. I don't know. Are their hooves hairy?
Mhm. Yeah, could be because they're out in the winter, so around that time they gotta have more, maybe more fur coming in on them.
Like, what happens when the winter is over? Does it, like, just fall out?
They may shed. Yeah, they may shed.
Or,
My
do
guess.
they, or are they there at the beginning of spring and they're over there shaving, you know?
Right.
Ah, I gotta go get a new razor. This one's getting dull.
Yeah. Mm,
Reindeer. Yep.
yes. They're so adorable to look at. Love the reindeers.
Rudolph the gray-beard reindeer.
Mm.
All right, so what else? I know there's a lot of good ones. Like,
Oh, we
these are
have
good.
dragonflies and
Oh,
damselflies.
wait,
Form
what?
a heart.
A damsel
The
fly?
damsel is the
Damsel.
female.
Oh,
The
wait. So
dragonfly is the
dragonfly is a
male.
male and a
Yes.
damselfly is a female. I thought
Uh
they
huh.
were all dragonflies. Okay, I did not know that.
Now you know. Dragonflies and damselflies form a heart when they mate.
Wait a minute. They
It's a
form a
heart.
heart.
There's a heart when they mate. It's amazing. I saw the pictures. It's amazing. Just the
Oh wow,
heart there. Yes.
that's pretty neat. That's
That is
pretty
really
neat.
neat.
I gotta say
That's
that
cool.
is an interesting animal fun fact right there. Like that
Yeah.
to
Very
me
interesting.
is something that it's very, I don't know, it's very intriguing because now you
Hmm.
want to see, like, you don't want to really like stare at them while they're mating, but I want to see that heart. That's pretty cool. Like, that's
Right.
cool.
Yeah.
Like,
You have to Google the still
if
picture.
there's an animal with a cool fun fact, that's it right there. That's a cool fun fact.
That is cool. Hmm.
Ha, bats have nothing over dragonflies. Nothing. Do dragonflies even like do anything bad? Like, what do they do? I don't know
Yeah,
what they do.
always love dragonflies. Hmm.
I
Haven't
think it's
heard
pretty.
anything.
They're pretty interesting because, like, they stay still for a long
Mm.
time flying in the air,
Right.
and then all of a sudden, zoom, they're gone.
Hmm.
Like, they're fast.
They are. Yeah.
But I don't know what they eat. Like, do they eat other insects or do they eat, leaves? I don't know.
Most
I don't,
likely because they're in the marshes a lot of times.
yeah,
Yeah.
just interesting. Because,
Hmm.
like, like I go hiking a lot and I see dragonflies everywhere. and they
Mhm.
never bother you.
That's
Like,
true.
you
Unlike the
get,
fly and the mosquito, right?
flies, mosquitoes, they're always on you, and it's like, get off of me, you're aggravating me.
Fruit
Dragonflies, they just do
flies,
their
all of them.
thing. They're like, and you can go stand next to it. Doesn't do anything. It just stays there and does whatever it's doing. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. And then when
Mhm.
it's done, it just flies away. It
Right.
doesn't bother you at all. Like, you can see
Mhm.
hundreds of them and none of them bother you. Like, if
Mhm.
all insects were like that, it would be perfect.
It would be.
So
It
when
would
we
be
run out of
nice.
food on this planet, I will leave the dragonflies alone and the damselflies. All the other bugs, they're all gone. They're gonna get eaten
Mm.
first.
Oh,
Just saying, if we run out of food,
if we
gotta
run
eat
out.
insects. Not that I want to go
Mm.
eat insects tomorrow. You know.
Mm.
Pizza time. Thank you for that 5 bits. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
It's always nice. Again, we are on Rhode Island Broadcasting on Twitch. I almost forgot where I was going. At twitch.tv/RI Broadcasting, RI underscore broadcasting. YouTube, you can find us at Rhode Island Broadcasting. And on Facebook, it is facebook.com/RI Broadcasting. That's where you can find us. Tomorrow, you can listen to us at work or, dare I say, at church on
Mm.
Anchor, Spotify, and Google. Or you can, if you're at the football games tomorrow, plug us in. Listen to the show while you're watching football.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Your, your friends won't even know. They'll think that you're listening to the game on the radio. All right, so let's do a couple more. What is it? 40?
Okay.
Yeah, a couple more fun facts, and then we'll move along into the music portion.
Okay. Now, tigers have stripes, as we know. Now, each pattern is as unique as a fingerprint, but their skin is striped as well.
Wait, they have striped skin underneath?
They have striped skin underneath.
Not that I want to find out because, well, first of all, I wouldn't want a tiger to be skinned, to get that one straight. Second,
Mm.
I don't want to be near a tiger either.
No.
I'm not going to do so well against a tiger.
Hmm.
A bat, I have a shot.
Hmm.
Tiger, absolutely none.
None at
Ask
all.
Roy.
Now, if he's hungry,
So, okay, so he has stripes underneath his fur? Is it the same exact
underneath,
pattern?
same pattern.
Wow, I did not know that. I, I'm,
Yes,
I'm,
very
I'm
interesting,
getting
right?
a lot of new information. Sloths that can swim, you know, bats can't walk, and now
Right.
tigers have stripes on their skin.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. Tigers are pretty cool, though.
They
Like,
are.
they are beautiful animals.
I love the cat
Beautiful
family.
animals.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Represent my sign, Leo. So I love the cat family.
Yeah. Like, they're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Yes.
Not to be up close, but they are beautiful.
Mhm.
So, okay, so that's the tigers and one more.
Now I have like a fun fact and a story that goes with this.
That's good. Beautiful.
Yes. Now, in 1924, a Labrador retriever was sentenced to life.
Wait, what?
Yes, I said
Oh,
sentenced to life
come on.
without parole at Eastern State Penitentiary for killing the governor's cat.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you
Yes.
serious?
Oh my gosh.
So they wasted taxpayers' money on that crap just so somebody could get their rocks off of sending a dog to prison for eating their cat.
unfortunately, yeah,
Well, not eating the cat, just killing the cat.
killing the cat. I feel bad for that cat.
Uh,
But it's unfortunate. That's either way, the cat didn't
and it's
win,
a
the Labrador
Labrador
didn't win.
Retriever. Like they're not aggressive animals.
They're
That must have
not
been a
usually.
look. That must have been an annoying cat
I
to
think
piss
it's
off a
home the way
retriever.
it's raised.
I
The
don't
way the
know.
animal is raised.
I don't know about that. Like all I can picture is Tom from Tom and Jerry.
Oh yeah, Tomcat. Uh-huh.
You know, bothers Spike all the time. You know,
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I
exactly.
don't know. I mean, it happens. I mean,
Yeah, animals are animals, they
where?
even if
Oh, see, the
they're
thing I want to know
unpredictable.
now. See, now I want to know more about this story. Like, where did this murder of the cat, happen? Was it in the neighbor's yard? Or was it in the dog's yard? Like, hey, you're trespassing. I'm gonna take a bite out of
Protecting his
you.
property.
Right? Hey, you're coming into my yard. Hey, he might have come up, taken like the dog's bone. Like we don't know what happened. Like it could have
Mhm.
been self-defense. He could have been sleeping in the shade like a good Labrador retriever, and the cat came over and just swiped at him. Like, did anybody think of that?
Never know, right?
You don't know. See, these are the facts we need to know to make a proper judgment on who did
Mhm.
what. And it's a
That's
shame.
right.
I think the dog got railroaded, to be honest with you. I think he got
Well,
railroaded.
being that it's not only just the cat, it's the governor's cat.
Well, that's the
So
problem.
yeah, so
That's
the
the problem.
governor and his family, they were distraught and they said,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're going to show this
That's where it
Labrador."
really is. It's the politician. That's the problem.
Right, it's the person, and they wanted to get rid
And
of
I
him.
know it must have been the cat going over into their yard. Because what would the dog be doing over in the governor's house? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't even make any sense. Cats, they're all over the place. Cats don't have leash laws. Dogs do. Dogs
Right.
can't go anywhere. They got screwed out of this deal. Meanwhile, cats can run around anywhere they want to run. I rest my case. All right. So wait, is there a fun fact that goes along with that? Or is that the fact?
Oh, that was it, and that's the end of the animal fun
Okay.
facts.
That's the fact, Jack.
That's the
All right.
fact.
So we've covered, all the Tufts and the Kanye West and Colin Powell and Alec Baldwin, and the zebras and the turtles. We've covered all that. The fun facts. We have
Conjoined turtles.
celebrity birthdays.
Celebrity birthdays. Yes,
Oh,
we're
I didn't make.
going to start now. Pele, legendary Pele, the
Oh,
soccer player, 81 today.
wow. He's been sick too recently, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I thought he was
Mhm,
in the hospital and recently got out. So if that is true, then I hope he's doing well. But he's
mhm.
best soccer player ever. Best. I don't care what
Yeah,
anybody says. He was a
awesome.
man.
He was awesome. Yes. And today is Weird Al Yankovic's birthday.
Oh, damn, Weird Al.
62 today. I just love all his renditions he does on the music video. Some other
Yeah. Eat it. I lost on
Mhm.
Jeopardy. All the
Mhm.
like another one rides the bus. There's so many of them.
Right,
And
right.
another one's gone, and another one's on. Another one rides the bus.
Uh-huh.
That's great. It's great stuff.
It is. Ryan Reynolds, the movie actor, he's 45 today.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, that's a good one. Wow, this is star packed because like I don't know if anybody's seen Free Guy. You should see it. It's
Mhm.
pretty good. It's pretty funny.
Mhm.
He's good. I like Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
Yes. We have Miguel, the singer, R&B
Oh
singer, Miguel.
wow, wow.
Yes,
These
he's a
these are not just random people.
right. Miguel, he won Grammy Award.
Yeah, he's huge.
Award. He's one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stan Walker, 31, pop
Wait,
singer of Austria.
Stan Walker of Austria. Austria. You got the
Yes,
pop singer.
he's a pop singer. Oh, of Australia. Australian,
Oh,
sorry.
Australia, not Austria,
Yeah,
because
Australian.
Austria is like the Arnold thing. You
Yeah.
know, he's outback.
Hmm.
I
Now
don't
we
know if I
have,
can do that.
you gonna do an impersonation?
No, 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 no.
Now, this is a fun name. Ducky Thought.
Ducky
Well,
Thought. Why does that sound familiar?
she's an Australian next top model. She placed third place. And today she's 26 today.
Oh, okay. I've heard that name somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I know I don't watch Top Model,
Hmm.
so I don't know.
But that's Australia's top model. So I don't know if they air it here in
Yeah,
the,
I don't know.
in the United States.
Maybe she's been in the news with some other celebrity or something like that. I don't know.
Possibly, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's a model. She's probably seeing some older, huge movie star. Not
No.
judging, not presuming anything, of course. But I'm just saying,
Hmm.
if I've heard the name before. I just don't know where. So we'll just say that.
Right.
I'll shut up.
Mm. Okay, we have Alvaro Morata. Do you?
Albero Murata.
Yes. Does that sound familiar?
Nope.
Professional soccer player of Madrid,
Oh,
Spain.
okay. All right. All right.
He's
All right.
29 today.
Very nice. So we have two soccer players now.
Yes, two soccer players. Now we have Deacon Felipe.
Deacon Felipe.
Yes, he turned 18 today,
He's
and he's
18.
a music producer
At 18.
at 18. Yes.
Okay. Does it say
Hmm.
anything that he's produced?
Yes, that was on my other file, but
Oh, and you lost the other file.
yeah,
Damn it.
yeah.
All right. That's okay.
Uh-huh. Okay, we have Drew Ramos, pop
Drew
singer.
Ramos.
Hmm.
What's up,
He's a
RTS? Thank you for showing up. Thank you for those bits.
thank you, thank you.
I appreciate it. Always nice to see you here.
Hmm.
Okay, so Drew Ramos.
Hmm. Drew Ramos, he's a pop singer and a songwriter. He's age 24 today.
Okay.
And we have Talon Silva, 20 years old, multi singer, actress, dancer from India.
From India.
Yes, Talon Silva. Hmm.
Okay. I
Yes,
don't know
you
who
know how we
she.
do it. We're worldwide when it
Oh,
comes
I
to
know.
birthdays,
And
so we
and
cover everybody.
absolutely no. Absolutely, absolutely. I wouldn't
Mhm.
have it any other way. I don't know who that is either. But
Right.
I'm sure somebody watching out there from India definitely know whose that is.
Yes.
But I don't.
Mhm. And we have Zach Collision. Now he's a
Zach Collision. Wait, is he in auto racing?
Arcalis. I knew you had to come up with a pun.
Oh,
That's a
Zach
good one.
Collision. Or a football player.
Hmm.
Or an insurance agent.
Well, he's neither one. He's a voice actor and he does voiceovers.
Okay.
And he's 24 today.
So we have a bunch of young stars
Yes, and
and
he done voiceovers for Steve University, First Legend of Korra. Hope I wrote it real quick. So
no, I mean these are probably things all the young people know, you know? Like when I'm thinking voiceovers, I'm thinking, like Toy Story
oh
and
yeah.
like Bugs Bunny and stuff like that. And I
Hmm.
don't know these new shows that are out that I can't wrap my head around. I like the old school stuff.
Right. Nothing
I
wrong
c
with that.
No,
Old
no, no,
school.
nothing wrong with it.
Mhm.
So is that it?
Well, we have Diane Reeves, jazz singer. She's 65
See,
today.
now I know who Diane Reeves is.
There you go.
So see, there we go.
Hmm.
Diane Reeves, jazz singer, very good
Hmm.
one too. Have you ever heard of any of her stuff?
Oh
She might
yes,
be
I've heard so many of. I love little of everything. Jazz, genres, different genres.
jazz is good music. There's some
Hmm.
good stuff out there that people don't even know exists. So,
Right.
so if people get a chance out there, go check out some Diane Reeves. Yes,
Why
it,
not?
it might not be like this modern stuff, but
Hmm.
appreciate the music and the sound. That's
Right.
where it's at right there. Okay,
Hmm.
so Diane Reeves.
And we have Ange Lee. Ange Lee. He's a director, and he's
Yeah,
57 today.
yeah. I'm trying to think of the movie he had out that I really liked, and I can't think of it. I wonder if I
Hmm.
can look it up. Wonder if I can look it up. And
And
Lee.
that's the end of celebrity birthdays.
Yeah. So I'm looking at Angeli. Come on, give me something that you're best known for. No, of course. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Hmm.
So he's been around quite a while, to be honest with you. So,
Hmm.
um, oh my God, I'm trying to go through this, and it's not really giving me much of anything. Life of Pi. That's the one I
Okay.
remember. But he's
Crouching
done,
Tiger,
yeah, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon,
Hidden Dragon.
Sense and Sensibility, Brokeback Mountain. He has had a stellar career.
Right.
Like, this guy has his hands in, like, so many great movies that have won
Hmm.
Oscars and stuff. And, you know, it's amazing. Like, I'm looking at this now. And I knew
Yes.
that, but Life of Pi is the one that I remembered. That was, I want to say, was that Spanish? I don't remember. Was it in Spanish or was it in, I don't know what language, but I want to say it was
Mhm.
Spanish. But yeah, he's had his hands in a lot of different things.
Oh
So,
yeah.
and I'm like, I know the name. That's a big name director right there. So if
Yes.
I'm scoring at home, and I am at home, um, you're looking at six big, huge stars Um, in sports, Pele would
Mm-hmm.
be the top bill, even though we had two soccer players. He's number one.
Yes.
We had music. Miguel would probably be number one on this list,
Mm-hmm.
followed by Weird Al. Everybody knows Weird Al Yankovic. Everybody knows who he is.
You want to listen to fun
Um,
music, Weird Al.
right. Oh, uh, uh, I lost my head. Diane Reeves might actually be number one on that list.
There you
You
go.
know, because she was bigger than what Miguel was, and Miguel was huge. so,
Right.
so, you know,
She
um,
paved the way in her music.
yes, exactly,
Mhm.
exactly. Maybe the Queen of Jazz, maybe,
Mhm.
maybe. And Ryan Reynolds and Ang Lee. It doesn't get any bigger than those two. Like
That's
those
right.
two are huge, huge. Like everybody knows Ryan Reynolds throughout the world, so they know who he
Oh yeah.
is. You know,
Mhm.
and even if he never does another movie, they're gonna see that telephone commercial all the time.
Yeah.
So so he's big. Ryan Reynolds has some great movies. Of course, as Deadpool, Detective Pikachu. There's so many.
So
He was
many.
Green
Yes.
Lantern too, but that's a whole nother issue. It wasn't his fault the movie stunk.
Mhm.
So, that is Celebrity Birthdays. Is that it?
That's it. End of celebrity birthdays.
Celebrity Birthdays is awesome because we get to talk about like each and every one of those people that we know.
Mhm.
I can't. Thank you for showing up. It is good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. It is so nice that you're here. I appreciate everybody that has shown up. RTS, Pizza
Yeah.
Time, Taurus. I can't.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
All of you are just wonderful for being here. I don't want to miss anybody, so I think I got them. So that leaves us with one thing left to do, Michelle,
Yes, and that would
and that is
be
music.
music.
First, we talk about the new music that's out. Then we
Mhm.
talk about our song check, which we get to have three songs, and we talk about those songs and try to get other people to listen, whatever genre it is. So, Turd Mistress, how are you? How
Hey.
are you? So new music out. I want to touch on two of them.
Mhm.
John Coltrane, "A Love Supreme" is the name of the
Huh?
album, and it is live in Seattle, October 1965.
Wow. That
So
sounds good.
John
I like that.
Coltrane, one of the old time greats,
Mhm.
um, has a new album, and
I
it's
like that.
"A Love Supreme." So I'm going to be
Real
checking that
supreme.
out. Um, it was released yesterday. So when we
Yesterday.
were supposed to air on Thursday, I could not listen to it. But
Right.
today I could have, and I didn't even think of it.
Mhm.
Um, the other one that I wanted to make known is oh, thank you for those bits, mistress. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And we are doing good. How are
Appreciate
you?
it. Doing well, thank
Um,
you.
so the other one I wanted to talk about is Elton John's new album. The
Wow,
lock.
Elton John, love
Don't get too.
him.
Please don't get too excited. The
Oh my
lockdown
gosh, don't tell
sessions.
me.
Oh my god, it is abysmal. Abysmal.
Really?
I
Oh.
don't even know what to tell you. First of all, if you're expecting to get anything good from Elton John from this, forget
Mhm.
it. Not happening.
Um,
Not happening. There is one song off that album that I did like,
um,
and it was from Lil Nas X.
oh,
And the only reason why I say it was from him, even though it's on an Elton John album, Elton John literally played the piano for about 5 seconds at the end of the song. That's it. I
five
don't know if he did
seconds.
anything. I don't know if he did anything in between. It didn't sound like it to me. It sounded like a Lil Nas X song, and then they just put ding, 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 ding at the end.
And that's it.
That's it. That's it. That's about it. So if you're gonna listen to that album, just expect that and a lot of crap because that's what that album was. It was crap.
Just a
It
little tickling the
it,
ivory. That's it.
it was like
Crap.
I'm thinking, all right, I'm gonna get at least a song out of all of this, right? That I could tell everybody, oh, it was amazing. It's Elton John, right? Elton John,
Right. Legendary Elton
the
John.
Elton John
The Elton John.
sucked. It sucked. I was.
Wow.
I haven't been that disappointed of an album. I don't know if ever. If ever. It might have been the worst album I've ever listened to.
Wow. That bad. Mhm.
It was bad. It was bad. It it almost made me want to fly to England, bringing Elton John's classic rock and roll and hand him, you know, I don't know, an album, CD, tape, whatever he uses, put it on a disc or whatever it is. I just wanted to hand it to him and just say, this is when you made good music. That's what I wanted to say to him. It was
Well, you already said it.
it was it was awful. So Elton John, if you're watching the show, I beg of you to stop making music. Beg. I'm begging you. Because every time you make new music, it's worse. Worse and worse and worse. Stop, please. You have lost it. Oh, got that off my chest. Now let's get to some. Do you have any other new music that, besides your songs that you
I
know?
just have the songs right now,
Okay,
new
so
music.
so we'll do the song check
Mhm.
and we'll get right into that. Okay, give me one of your songs, Michelle.
Okay, Maroon 5,
Oh,
uh, and featuring Meg the Stallion. Now, I don't know if you heard this. Well, I have my opinion on that. It's official music video. Beautiful mistakes, and
yeah.
I don't think it's such a great. I mean, the lyrics are wonderful, but the music is a little better. So that's new music, and it's not so great music. you know.
Oh, so you didn't like it?
Yeah, I really didn't. I didn't like the music part of it, but it's more. It was more like poetry, poetic,
Yeah.
yeah, type of music, which
Yeah.
kind of that's something I love
So
poetry.
Maroon
But
5 has a new album coming out, I guess. I
yeah,
like
I think
I like Maroon 5.
yeah, Maroon 5 have had some great music.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right.
All right. So, um look, I was really trying to find stuff. I was really trying to
It
find
was
stuff.
hard, right? Yeah.
It wasn't easy, and after listening to Elton John, it was it was kind of disappointing, and I kept getting disappointed more and more and more, and it took me a long time Thursday to find songs that I could even put out there.
Mhm.
So my first one, I went with Black Widow Spider by Parquet Courts
Oh.
off of the Sympathy for Life album. Look, I got to listen to 3 of the songs off that album.
Mm,
Because it was due out the next day, so I couldn't listen to everything. Um, it was it was good. It was
mm,
different. Uh, I think I think if you listen to more of this band, it will help more. It's
mm.
very alternative kind of punk,
Okay.
and it seemed like the verses were too long, and it was
Oh,
almost like they weren't the same length as each other.
right.
So, but it was a pretty decent song. It was okay. It wasn't something that I'd go rush out to buy, but it's worth a listen, and it's intriguing enough to maybe
Mm,
listen to other songs off the album because maybe there might be some gems in there, and
mm,
and I will revisit that album probably this weekend up until for the next week's show. But it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't great, but none of these really were great.
mm.
So give me number 2,
Number two will be the new artist Dax.
Dax.
Now, yes, propaganda featuring Tom McDonald. The song is based on media, current events, and it
Yep.
sounds really good. I like the song. The beat. I mean, actually, something I liked. It was like the music and the beat. You gotta really listen to the lyrics, and you're like, this is exactly what's happening today in the media and the news, and it's
Have
really,
fun, mistress, with your mum.
yeah. So
So it
that's
was a good. Okay, so what is it? Dax propaganda.
hmm new artist Dax Propaganda featuring
Propaganda
Tom McDonald.
featuring Tom McDonald. I'm gonna check that out. I have more homework.
Hmm
All right,
Yeah.
my number 2 song. Um, definitely was a step up from the parquet courts. Um, and it's certainly nothing that I normally would listen to.
Okay.
Hysteria by Poppy
Oh,
from her
yeah.
album Flux. It's very dancey, kind of um, synthetic kind of music,
hmm
and but it had a good beat. It had some good lyrics. I think she did a good job for that type. Like I look, I'm not into that kind of music, but
Okay.
I can spot whether the song is good in that type of genre, and I think
Mm,
she has it going really well with that song. That song, I could see being played at a lot of
right.
clubs. So, if you like that kind of electronica, kind of synthetic, beat,
Techno.
yeah,
Yeah.
techno, you would like that song. For me to like it, and I'm not into that kind of music, is saying something. So,
Yeah, that's saying a
so
lot.
definitely,
She don't like
so
them.
so definitely check that out. Check out
Yeah.
Poppy because there was some songs on there. I listened to a lot of it, and a lot of it. There is definitely a lot of potential in that album, and I think if you hear it a couple of times, you start to get to like it.
Yeah.
That's actually a compliment if you can believe that.
hmm
All right, give me number 3, Michelle.
We have new artist rapper Post Malone. Now, not
Oh,
too many
okay.
good
Look,
rap songs are out there, but this one, Post Malone, Motley Crue.
okay. So
I
Post
feel
Malone,
he's an up and coming
yes.
artist. He's best over Eminem, in my opinion. Okay, in
I
my
don't know about that one.
opinion,
I
he
don't
has
know.
the style and his swag. Eminem has his work cut out. Trust me.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
it's good driving music. There's music for everything, dancing,
So
driving, but it's a good driving song.
I saw him on a commercial the other day,
Really?
and
What
he's
kind of
got the
commercial is that?
tattoos on his face and stuff like that. And
Yes.
he has that look of like a thug kind of thing.
Mhm.
But I looked at him, and it's like he seems like such a nice guy. Like I don't know what it was.
You're
It's
so deceiving, Ron.
like I'm watching this guy on this commercial, and I have no idea who he is. I saw the name Post Malone, and I remembered, oh, wait a minute, I heard that on, I think it was Young Thug, on
Oh.
his album. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, wow, this guy's got some charisma going. And
Mhm.
then it's like, okay, you see the tattoos, and it's like, okay, yeah. And then
Right.
at the end, he kind of just sits there and looks at the screen and smiles. And it's like, oh my God, this guy's so awesome. He just seems like a great guy.
And what
And
commercial
here,
was it?
I don't even know what the commercial was, because
Yeah.
I couldn't get over the fact that, you know, I'm trying to figure out who, he was. And I saw the name Post Malone. They showed it. And I'm like, oh, that's the dude from that other guy's album. And I'm like,
Oh.
oh, wow. And the music in it, it was good. And I
Mhm.
don't know, it just stuck out. And then when you just said Post Malone, I was like, oh my God, I just saw this commercial. And it was weird how like his personality came across to me. Like
Right.
he was a good guy, he just has the tattoos all over the place, right? But that it yeah, like I looked past it, like it didn't even matter, and it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't. There you go.
and
Never
and
judge.
he just had that it thing. Like I'm looking at him, and he has that it quality, and I
Oh
think
yeah,
and I
I
think he's
think
going to
so
be a
too.
huge star. You
That's
know,
what I feel.
like
He's got it.
I can't even understand it, because I don't understand it myself, why I felt like that from this commercial. But I feel he's going to be a huge star. Post Malone.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
so his song,
Mhm.
your
And that's Motley Crue.
Motley Crue.
Mhm.
Like I know I'm going to check out his music because of that commercial.
Yes, check it out. I mean, I was bopping to that song. I was like, okay, I like this. I
Yeah,
like
I'm
this.
definitely gonna.
It's
I'm
been a
definitely gonna
long
check.
time
I'll
coming in
probably
rap.
actually do it after the show, because I definitely want to check it out. Um, my third song, and I don't even know how it happened. This was sheer luck that I even saw this. It's a country singer, Brent Cobb.
Oh,
I'm not even sure it's look. I think it's a royalty-free song,
oh,
and I
okay.
just happened to stumble across it, and it's called "We Shall Rise." And I
Hmm.
just thought, it was like, "We Shall Rise." The first thing I thought of was Garth Brooks, "We Shall Be Free." And then
Okay.
I listened to the song, and it's like, hey, it was pretty good. I gotta say, he did a good job. Um,
Check it out.
I believe the album is "We Shall Rise." I think, I'm not sure, because, like I said,
Hmm.
it could be a royalty-free song. I don't even know. I just came upon it by
Yeah.
luck,
Yeah.
and it happened to be my favorite of the three songs that I checked out. Well, not the three songs, like the 300 songs that I checked out
Uh-huh.
that day. Um, and it was the best of that. And but now I think Post Malone is probably the thing that people should go check out.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Yeah. Yep. So, but if you're a country fan, go check out Brent Cobb, "We Shall Rise." And if you're that techno, electronic, synthetic stuff, then go check out "Hysteria" by Poppy, and of course Post Malone. that is pretty much
Right.
going to wrap things up, Michelle. We have been on for an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Wow. Time
Could you? We would
flies.
not be able to have done this show Thursday. Well, we could have because Wrestling Den didn't go on, but you know, normally we would not have been able to do it. So, this is Rhode Island Broadcasting. We are Pop Ascension. This is episode 6. You may want to keep this one on play over and over because this was an awesome episode. It was fantastic. I had so much fun doing this one.
So
You
much
can
fun.
find it on facebook.com/ RI Broadcasting. Just look it up in the Pop Ascension playlist. Play all of them. It'll be worth your time because we have too much
Yeah.
fun. You can find it on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting. Again, in the Pop Ascension playlist. Do it. Click that bell. Click subscribe. Get in on all the fun. Um, Twitch. I want to thank all of those Twitch people that came out. I'm so
Oh,
glad you're
thank
here.
you.
I can't is still here, enjoying the show. Thank you so much. You can find us
Hey.
on Twitch at
Mhm.
twitch.tv /RI underscore broadcasting. And Michelle, I'm going to tell you right now, next week, we're going to have some prizes to give away.
Yes,
Some
we
movie
love
coasters.
surprises.
I still want to give that John Wick away. So next week,
Mhm.
we're going to give John Wick away all the coasters for subscriptions. So,
Sounds great. Oh, wow.
so we're going to do that and maybe some more stuff. Um,
Yes, we'll
so
have
you got
more.
to come back. You got to come back next week now, everybody.
Yes, you
So,
have to come back.
can't
Got to be in it to
mistress
win it.
Taurus, you can win something next week. You can win something. So, anyway, that is the show for the week. Michelle, thank you once again for all the input that you do. You do so much, and you make the
Thank you.
show that much better because I wouldn't get half the things done that we get done.
Right.
So,
Well,
it's always a pleasure.
oh,
So,
same here.
so, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Bye bye.